Hello YouTube friends and subscribers. What we're doing today is having a look at the two small areas of damage on the wings of this Mk7 Golf GTD. There's two small damaged areas, and rather than send off for some fresh second-hand wings, I thought we would perhaps try to do some DIY repairs. Stay tuned. I managed to get the bonnet off without doing any further damage, and while we're waiting for a fresh bonnet to appear and a headlight, I thought we might have a look at these small items that also need attending to. The little dink on the end of this wing, I'm hoping we can straighten that out and paint that. And on the other side, damage here, which I'm kind of wanting to blame on Copart for yanking the bonnet up and down, and the bonnet has gouged this part of the wing. Now I'm thinking I might remove the wing and see if we can just dolly that out and do a little repair on that, because apart from that the wing is absolutely spotless. Okay, here's a little bit of damage on the wing that we're going to try to sort out. And come up with this little idea where I, in an attempt to straighten that out, I've cut this bit of old chipboard into a shape which I will insert into this position here, and then using some form of cramp I'm going to see if I can just add enough pressure to straighten that curved piece of wing out. So this is our homemade metal press, and I will give sufficient pressure and just see what happens. This is our template piece of card, and I'm tempted to think that's not too bad now. So what I think we might do is strip that paint off, add a little bit of filler, I can see a low spot, and then perhaps stick some primer on it. Now what I'm going to try to do here, in my sort of DIY amateur hour way, see if we can take the paint off. Maybe I should put some masking tape along this line. Would that be a good idea? There we are. That's not a sort of paint line. It's just to remind me not to go any further than that edge. Now I've got some Toy Town stuff here. Strictly DIY. I don't think I've ever used anything like this before, so I'm not quite sure what it'll do. I don't want to leave gouges in that metal. That feels a bit aggressive to me, so I'm not going to do any more with that for the minute. Okay, let's try this, shall we? This is 180 grit in a palm sander. See how this looks. Well, not too hot either, only lukewarm. I'm very tempted to rough these areas up a bit. Obviously that's a low spot and that's a low spot. I'm tempted to rough them up a bit and just whack the filler in there, then go back over this and see where we are. Okay, let's give this a quick clean with the solvent cleaner. That should get both parts mixed together nicely. Okay, I can just tell the bodywork guys are absolutely foaming at the mouth when they see me doing this. I'm doing my best, guys. That doesn't need filler. That's been rubbed down with the wet and dry down to 1500 grit. I think we might call that done and get some primer on it. Okay, this is the first coat of white. Splattering for a start. The wing has had 3 or probably even 4 coats of white now. It's okay, I suppose. The rattle can has been coughing out some blobs which I've had to remove, which has sort of been going backwards as much as forwards really, but I think it's roughly the right colour. I don't know whether you'll find this interesting or whether I'll even reveal what I'm doing, but this is the wing that was damaged by the bonnet being yanked up and the pointy bit of the bonnet went down into the wing. Now what I've done this morning is try to dolly this out with strictly DIY tools. What I've been doing is using the lump hammer in behind here and then just using this little toffee hammer thing to just tap out the creases in this damaged part of the wing. This is strictly DIY, guys, as you know. No rehearsals, and we've kind of straightened it out to a degree. Yes, it has been a bit noisy for the neighbours, and I'm sorry about that, guys. But we're just about finished now. So I'm holding the lump hammer, which has got a curved edge to it, on the back of the wing, and just finding that sweet spot so that you can just tap out the dents. And we are getting somewhere. Now what I've got is this profile gizmo, which came from Lidl's for about a £5, €5, €5, £5, whatever. And I've tested it on the good wing to get the form, the shape that we're looking for. And I don't know if I can demonstrate this successfully here on film for you. Right, can you see that? So this has been formed up against the good wing, and now I'm placing it on here to try to get the profile of the damaged wing. And as you can see, we're pretty close now. I'm going to have to use some filler on this damaged section. It's going to have the tiniest bit of filler, hopefully. But that's what I've been doing this morning. Strictly DIY, amateur hour, as you know. I think we've just about got this straight now. Here we are, ladies and gentlemen, in the spray booth. We've got some Rattle can paint. This is Volkswagen LOK1, which is a perlite white. Right, now what I might do is put on the old breathing mask thing. Now there's two kinds of lacquer. You can get the regular lacquer that you get from the hardware shops, or you could get 2K lacquer, which is a two chemicals. You pull the pin and you get the hardener mixing in with the clear stuff. One is twice as expensive as the other one, and I think you can guess which. We've used the 2K. I think we're going to call that done as far as the painting of the wings goes. If the object of the exercise was to achieve the orange peel effect, I think we've managed that. Pretty shiny in places, I will say that, with the 2K lacquer. Yeah, pretty shiny, but I don't quite know what you do with the orange peel. We shall see in due course. But I might call that done as far as the wing repairs go. Thanks for watching, guys. I think we're going to call that the end of our wing repair video. Hope you found it moderately interesting. Was it worth it? Could we have got second-hand ones? I think they're around about a minimum of 150 quid each. Could have got primed ones and had them painted, but we've done a do-it-yourself job, and since I'm going to be keeping the car, I'm quite happy to live with that. If you'd like to subscribe to my channel, you'll be able to see what else we get up to as we fix up this insurance Category N Volkswagen Golf Mk7 GTD renovation project. Thanks for watching.